My marketing sucks. Nothing works. You know what? I'm gonna fire everyone. I'm gonna start over tomorrow. In this video, we're gonna talk more about why your marketing doesn't suck, but how you have to get more focused. Keep watching. Hey, it's Brian Kaplan, your host of Bigger, Better Biz, where we equip you with the tools and know-how to grow a bigger, better small business. Now, today we're going to talk about why your marketing doesn't suck, and ultimately, why you just need a little bit more focus. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to focus on, but before I do, let me tell you a story. We had a client that provided cement floors. Now, okay, not a sexy product, it's cement floors, right? Terrazzo floors, those types of things. Specifically, these are things that builders might need, developers might need. They had an intern come in, and it was a summer intern that was a daughter of the friend of the family type of thing. We see this all the time. The intern, didn't really understand the business, but knew that social media was it. It was the thing. They had to do it. And so this kind of shows the disparity between bringing on someone that doesn't understand your industry and not knowing your marketing or your audience. And let me show you how these two work. So the intern comes in and says, hey, we have to do Facebook, we've got to do Snapchat, we've got to do Instagram, we've got to do Pinterest, we have to do Twitter, because that's where everybody's at. Okay, so that's the intern. And then you've got the business owner that really has not taken the time to understand, or hasn't had the time to understand the greater marketing spectrum, if you will, the ecosystem, how things work, how they can connect. So the business owner says, hey, let's do it. Sure, we've got a summer, you're an intern, we're paying you $15 an hour. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. This is where we came in as a marketing consultant. We were working with them on their website and some other things and said, we'd really caution you not to do social media or to focus on specific channels, because otherwise you're biting off a lot. Now, we didn't want to be disparaging to the intern because, the intern's trying to learn, and it's also a family member, so there's that conflict of interest there, and you don't want to start creating waves or ruffling feathers. But at the same time, we kind of knew what was going to happen with this. And in the end, after 2.5 months, exactly what we foresaw, like Nostradamus, it just flopped. The social media program flopped because the business and the intern did not define their audience. And when we're talking about audience, we're talking about avatar, we're talking about buyer persona, we're talking about your target customer, your target business profile. This is someone that is buying from you, right? These are the types of people that you're trying to send your message to. And when you send your message out, you're trying to pull in a response. Well, the intern had really good intentions, but the intern didn't understand the audience. The business understood the audience, but they didn't really get with the intern to figure out how they're pushing out the messaging on what channels and how they could potentially pull the response. Both sides were there, they just weren't intermingling, integrating together. The number one thing is you've got to know your audience. If you have builders, if you have people that are looking for cement flooring, they're not going to be on Snapchat. They're not going to be on Instagram. They're not going to be on Pinterest. Maybe altogether, social media does not make sense. And we see this a lot. Small business owners come in and they just started the business. They want to hit the ground running. You got your business license. You got your place of business. I got a website, or I built it myself. Now I've got to get out on every social medium. You don't. You need to understand your audience. And maybe understanding that audience a little bit more would have meant that they're going to send letters, sales letters. Would have meant that they're sending direct mail. Would have meant that they're advertising in the yellow pages. Would have meant that maybe they need a Google My Business profile and they have to get reviews from past clients, so that if a builder is looking for someone or someone new in the procurement office, maybe they're going to find that person and suggest that they work with this cement flooring business. So it's all about understanding your buyer persona. And if you understand your buyer persona, you can create some really good, concrete, no pun intended, messaging that will push out and pull in a response. Very short story, but I hope you understand. Don't go out and try to grab everything, because if you do, you'll be a mile wide and an inch deep. Instead, I'd rather you be 3 feet wide, and I'd rather you be a mile deep. because that's going to be much more effective, much more efficient, and much more impactful to help you grow a bigger, better small business. Hey, thanks for watching. You know, Bigger Better Biz is dedicated to equipping you with the tools and know-how to grow a bigger, better small business. It all starts with you. So if you enjoyed the video, please click like below. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. And if it's not too much to ask, subscribe to the channel and click that bell because you'll be notified every time we have a new video to help you grow that bigger, better biz. Here's to your success.